Hey everybody, hope you had a great day today. It's a beautiful Tuesday, and I wanted to hop on here quickly and just remind you that you are amazing. You know, I'm out here for a drive. I was going to kind of go on a little fishing trip or maybe go for a hike, but now it's like, it's kind of cold out. So I thought, let me just go on a car adventure ride. Let me get in my car and go and see what beauty and awesome that the day has to offer me. And I end up driving. I turned down this country road that I haven't been down in a long time, way out in the country, and so all right, let's see what this road has to offer me in the way of beauty and adventure. And as I'm driving, I pass 4 deer that almost ran into me. But after that, I passed this old house, and I kind of stopped and looked at it and took a picture of it. And this house was just abandoned, in disrepair, really busted. The windows were broken out of it. There's a barn next to it that was literally collapsing. And it was just interesting to me as I saw it, and I kind of got thinking about the fact that at one point in time, this was a brand new house. This was somebody's prized possession. They were going to move their family in there, raise their kids, maybe have their grandkids over, play with their dog. This was going to be their place of peace and comfort when they came home from work on a daily basis. This was a big part of their life, and now it's completely empty. And like I said, the windows are busted open. The doors are falling down, but between the time it was built and the time that it is today, there were decades and decades and decades of experience that happened there. Life happened there in that house, and it always made me think, you know, what are the experiences the folks that lived there? What were they like? How did they live? What were the things that they were concerned about? What kind of things did they champion in their lives? What kind of made them tick? And the interesting thing is, I could only guess about that because, number one, I don't know who lived there, and number two, there's nobody living there now. So only thing that house has to offer me is fuel for my imagination, which is awesome. But the people that lived there, that house offered them a lot. And it was interesting, as I passed that house, there was a brand new house being built, this big giant state-of-the-art house. There was, backhoes there and bulldozers, and it was just big, giant, beautiful house, which was the beginning of somebody else's story that's going, honk, it's your birthday. Hey, happy 60-year-old. Somebody has a big sign out their house says, honk, it's my birthday. I'm 6, so I was honking. But it was just amazing to me that this new house is just starting. It's just going to be the beginning of all those stories and all those experiences for whoever lives there. They're going to raise their kids probably and come home to work, and that's going to be their place of peace and rest. And years from now, that may be the next house that somebody drives by 50 years from now, 100 years from now, or 200 years from now, whatever, and sees, the windows are busted up and their barn is falling down. There's disrepair, and it just makes them wonder. And the only thing that it will have to offer the person that drives by and wonders is fuel for their imagination, because they didn't live there, they didn't have those experiences. So that it kind of taught me two things. Number one, the experiences that we have at our house are personal and amazing, and are things that we own and should cherish because they're ours. And people that drive by don't necessarily get that richness that we get from our experience. So I want you to be appreciative of those things, and then to realize that later on, years down the road, your house may be, the only thing that it has to offer somebody who drives by it is fuel for their imagination. But the richness that was your house is gonna move wherever you move. So I want to encourage you today in that, just to have you, appreciating your experiences, owning your experiences, just soaking it up as you go, because realize that that only you get the fullness of that, and it's a gift. So I hope that helps you. I hope that encourages you about your day. Get out there today, max out your situation, gain yards in all you do. Go on an adventure day today, and realize that as you go, it's super important to take care of your mindset, because it matters. Love you. Peace.